If you free the plant, you'll free the planet. Irv Rosenfeld is the longest surviving federal medical marijuana patient in the United States. He's the published author of My Medicine. Give a warm Seattle welcome to Irv Rosenfeld. Thanks, Irv.
Good afternoon. I want to thank everybody at this Hemp Festival. It's a great job they've put on. They worked very hard. And like they said, a few dollars in the pot would help them bring this back next year. Anyway, my name's Irv Rosenfeld. I am the longest surviving federal medical cannabis patient in the United States. The federal government's been giving me marijuana for the last 28 years. I receive over 120,000 medical cannabis cigarettes so far from the federal government. Now, I've always tried to be very responsible. If you've seen me on any of my documentaries or on the news shows, you usually see me with a coat and tie on. Whenever you're talking about medical cannabis, you want to look better than the crowd that you're with. Therefore, I could dress like this today. The point is, you've got to be responsible. If you're going to use cannabis in whatever way you use it, and if you don't use it responsibly, then you're giving me a bad name. I don't like that. So make sure you know what cannabis does to you. And if it puts you in a position where you're lethargic and don't feel like doing something, then don't do it. Don't put yourself in that position when you have to do something. If it makes you creative, makes you a better person in your thoughts, well then when you've got work to do, nothing wrong with it. You've got to know what it does to you. You've got to be responsible. Now, I came all the way from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is the first time that I've been here in this crowd. And I must say, I'm very impressed. So I do hope that they're able to carry this on and carry it next year and the year after that and many years to come. But it's going to be with all y'all's help out here. Now, being the longest surviving federal patient, I realized that the history of the medical marijuana movement I helped start. I planted the seeds in the early 70s for what you see here today in all of the country. And I realized that if I died, all that information would die with me. That wasn't fair. So I've been very fortunate to be able to be a federal patient, to be able to win the struggles, the trials, the tribulations. It just didn't happen overnight. It was a 10-year struggle. So I sat down and I wrote a book. And the book is called My Medicine, because that's what it is, My Medicine. Now, I'm hoping that this book will teach the American public that they don't have the face of, when they think about marijuana, they think of some no good, whatever, person sitting back just wanting to get high. No, here I am in a coat and tie. Now, I'm a financial advisor. I'm Senior Vice President of Investments for Newbridge Securities. Okay, I say that because, again, I'm a responsible person. And I use 10 to 12 marijuana cigarettes per day to do it. For my bone disorder. It works as a muscle relaxant, anti-inflammatory for pain. I have bone tumors all throughout my body. Now, I teach disabled people how to sail boats in Miami. I've been married for 37 years. I do all this. I do all this because I have the right medicine. The people out here, y'all have the right medicine. But that's only 40% of the country right now that's under state laws. We need the rest of them to come and join us to be able to enjoy the freedom, the medical freedom that we have here. So what I'm going to go back to Florida with is a picture of freedom, of being able to see people that can do what they want to do, medically speaking, as long as they not harm others. So when I finish speaking, I'm going to be out down here in the front of the stage. I'll be doing book signings. Plus, the booth I'm in is the 420 booth, which is the Hempire booth, number 420. I hope you all come there, get an autographed copy. I'll be there all day. And keep in mind, they're going to be bringing a festival here in March, right to Seattle, and I think it's something that y'all want to check out. So to everybody here again, thank you so much for coming. Thank the sponsors, okay, the band, the organizers, the people that clean up, the people that set up. Realize y'all are just walking in, okay? It didn't even cost you anything to walk in. Everything's provided for you. Now you got to pay for your food, you got to pay for water, but think of everything that's been done for you by other people. Okay, so when you see that bucket go around, you got to reach in and you got to give them something. Okay, to me that's also very important. So again, please be responsible and use cannabis correctly. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Irv Rosenfeld.